If you are a fan of action comedies or buddy cop movies, or you've been looking for that return to form for Vince Vaughn, this is a must watch as soon as possible. Now, if you're a casual viewer and you're trying to determine if this is something that you should go ahead and actually stream, I'm actually going to say that you should go and actually add this to your playlist. Now, stick around and see if I can go and actually justify my recommendations to you.
What's happening?
I'm you, but I'm from the future.
I came back in a time machine.
You sound insane.
No, I understand. I want to try to right some wrongs here, but there's a person that could fuck this whole thing up, and that person is me.
Now, this particular movie follows two friends navigating a serious world of organized crime. Their loyalty and survival skills are put to the test as they sink deeper and deeper into the criminal underworld. Kind of think of this as a Collateral meets The Hangover type of mashup. It's got that gritty crime aesthetic with nothing's going right type of comedy. And it's R-rated. We got a main leading cast on here. We got Vince Vaughn as Present Nick, James Martin as Quick Draw Mike, Vince Vaughn as Future Nick, Eliza Gonzalez as Alice, and supporting role for Keith David as Sosa. Now, I'll be honest, when I looked at the synopsis and trailer of this, I kind of looked at this as a film of one day I'll probably kind of get around to it because it looked kind of mildly entertaining, but not something I have to jump on right away. But after actually watching the movie, I'm solidly in the target demographic for this, and I think a lot of you will be too. If you like how any of this sounds, do me a favor, click like, share, subscribe, and now let me deep dive on why I feel the way I feel. The acting in this, first of all, Vince Vaughn, he went back into a real time machine. He gave us Vince Vaughn from Dodgeball, Vince Vaughn from Wedding Crashers, that, sarcastic, witty, fast talking guy that's just kind of observationalist. It kind of gives you like that every guy type of feel of saying stuff that was just observational to the situation, what have you, and like a quippy comeback or whatever. Loved it. That energy is back in this particular film.
You're going to ring the doorbell. Somebody's going to answer the door. Before they can get out a single word, you take that rag that's soaked in that shit and you cover their nose and their mouth.
Oh, that's chloroform. That's chloroform? You could have just said the wet rag thing. It made it easier.
Fine, great. Do what you call the wet rag thing.
Coupled with James Marsden actually coming in second bill, but actually handling the action scenes and some of the straight guy aspects of this. And he actually works really well with Vince Vaughn on this. Now,
Hey, Mike.
This is confusing.
if you kind of like the dynamic of like Nice Guys, kind of a fan of that type of comedy, this is going to be a similar type of deal going for you. Even the supporting cast in this particular movie really lean into the over the top gangster tropes that are going on here. And even sometimes their nicknames are ridiculous. Shout out to Dumbass Tony and Kingpin the Cat. Once this movie really gets rolling, it is quirky, but well paced, where you actually don't even realize how far you are into the movie, and it just kind of keeps going with the different scenes and what have you, and it's really fun to watch. There's a lot of scenes on here, but without me spoiling anything, here are some scenes that you absolutely will crack up at. The gas station scene. Once you go in there, it's actually hilarious. Some of that's shown on the trailer, so I'm not spoiling anything there.
Is he out? Oh, thanks. That guy that looks just like you, huge dick.
There's a hilarious conversation with the four main actors talking about Gilmore Girls. Yeah, seriously, Gilmore Girls. In any of the scenes with Keith David talking to Jimmy Totro as his son are hilarious. At the party, after party, at the after party, and the after party. I'm not making those up, but absolutely great conversations on there. And
Jimmy boy, how you liking the festivities?
Does Pooh Bear love honey?
Who?
Pooh Bear. Does he love honey?
Who the fuck is Pooh Bear?
You know, the cartoon? You never seen the Tigger movie?
Does he like honey?
He likes honey.
Oh, good.
I love the party.
Good. A surprise at the end of the night. Someone who wronged you is gonna get their well-deserved comeuppance.
They're what?
Comeuppance?
Fuck yeah, I love love comeuppance, Dad. One of my favorite things. I gotta be honest, I don't know what comeuppance is, but it sounds dope.
I don't know cartoons. You don't know big words. Who cares?
Who cares?
And it's coupled with a climax scene that's really fun. It's not going to go and actually win any type of super action awards, but it was fun to watch. And there are some cool little nuances and things that they did that make that scene a little unique to this particular movie. Now, we got to talk about a couple of the intangibles on here. One is the sci-fi aspect of it, of the time machine thing. The time machine aspects of things kind of makes it kind of like a little bit of a comedic version of Looper, which is okay. I'm not a fan of that using a trope, but of getting us to have the purpose of the second Nick, so I will accept it. But somehow it kind of created that wrinkle that I did not really want or need in there, and it's hard to. Obviously, we needed two Nicks to make this happen, so that's what made it funny. But somehow, I wish could have did something else besides time machine.
Thought you were a clone.
Well, clones aren't real, dummy.
And time machines are super grounded in reality. Yeah, obviously.
And then, honestly, the ending. The ending took what was a potentially very good. This isn't going to be a great movie by any stretch of imagination, but a very good movie as far as entertainment value and things like that. And it took that, and that ending kind of felt forced. It kind of felt like movie makers or the studio, somebody got involved there to go and actually make that ending happen. And it kind of ruined the whole aspect of the movie. But I will say it probably will make this movie a little bit more talked about because of the ending. Maybe not, but it's one of those things that's probably one of its sticky points. Despite the ending kind of being like a vibe killer and what have you, the movie is undeniably entertaining, with Vaughn and Marsden pairing very well and hilarious. The supporting cast really delivering on their own. Everybody stands alone. It was excellent casting on how they delivered comedic lines and did some actions and things like that. It was really fun. Again, I would suggest this to most folks that like movies of action, comedies, things like that. It's just a good time. This is one that probably should have been in the theaters. And that's what I have for Mike, Nick, and Alice, now showing on Hulu. Check it out.
Hey, Nick! Oh, come on, you killed the DJ?
It was a moment, and then accidentally, it was an accident, but then I shot him.
You accidentally shot
I
him.
shot him, and it wasn't on purpose.
I appreciate you staying through the entire review. One love on there. Do me a favor, click like, share, subscribe if you liked any of this. But until the next time, I'll holler at you. Take care of yourself.
Now that's a happy ending. Or is it? Because everything's over now, and all that's left is you and the infinite void.